Alright, so is this part of the dream where Darth Vader comes out and after killing him and the face explodes, it's the severed head of Jar Jar Binks? What would that mean?
Haven't we all had that dream?
These are Jar Jar Binks! Master the dark side, yes! Also apparently voiced by Yoda.
Yes.
See those valves? That is where the sensors are leaking out. Psy-blast the valves to shut them down and get this area under control.
Gotta get it under control. Gotta get this under control. And I'm gonna need some help from you guys! Welcome to the Big Red Beard Show. I'm CoopCheese, and this is my good friend...
Wyatt!
Hey, Wyatt.
Yo.
And what are we doing today?
We're playing PsychoNauts.
Is that true? Yes, it is.
True to the max.
Oh, the Maxx. Now, there's a 90s show and comic that not too many people probably remember.
No.
I doubt any one of our audience are 3 people.
This guy needs a duffel
Right?
bag tag.
Oh, that's right, I need tags to get to those. Ah!
Is it worth Googling?
Oh, what, the Maxx?
Yes.
Absolutely, Google the Maxx.
With 2 X's?
Yes, actually.
Most of us inhabit at least 2 worlds. The real world, where we're at the mercy of circumstance, and the world within, the unconscious, a safe place where we can escape.
It's this big burly monster thing.
Is he purple?
Yeah, he's big superhero guy. He's got his front teeth kind of protrude out. Also, a kind of a weird story about the inner psyche of people.
Oh. Okay.
Our hero is kind of jacked up.
He lives in a box in an alley.
He turns into this superhero, this anti-hero, I guess. And he has all these sorts of problems, and he has this girlfriend that tries to balance with the fact that he thinks that he's this big burly monster thing. And his spike is basically his middle finger, so he's always like flipping his enemies off. So, the 80s, folks!
Alright.
Or early 90s. Really great art style. So we're going to look at Sasha's First Lost. So it looks like... oh! Little baby toy. Little memories of little... Oh, yeah, the food. Daddy! Okay, so he has very, very early memories. Oh. That would be a powerful memory. But would a baby remember that?
Because look at his hands. He's like a... Maybe not even a toddler. With those pudgy little hands.
I've got pudgy little hands. What are you saying, man?
But
what are you saying?
Are you spoon-fed?
Sometime.
I'm not.
You know, I'm not. I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh, okay.
No, Daddy's depressed, and he becomes an alcoholic and beats the child.
Wouldn't you know it?
I'm like, Wyatt's not saying anything. I'm afraid that this might actually be true. Okay, so, folks, take a look at this. This is Mario Galaxy well before Mario Galaxy. Not saying that they weren't original, just saying that it's been done before. Which isn't the same as saying that it's not original. Right?
No, it's, well, originality is sort of a... I don't know. I'm not sure if it really exists.
Originality is so overrated.
No, just because...
Everyone has to try to be themselves. Why can't they just conform to the norm, huh?
Yeah, that's what we all want anyway, you know, to fit in.
Yeah.
Be normal.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I was mesmerized.
It's almost hypnotic, really. Okay, so I'm supposed to try to get to the little... it looks like a little, what do you call it? A target.
Yes. And you're so close.
So close! Yeah,
You
there we
did
go. I win.
Now there's another one.
Over there! I got it! I can do it! I can do it 9 times! I want to get the special glasses! I'm already at maximum projection depth. Okay.
Those are mans.
Mans?
Yes.
And so what are these guys? Just dudes?
They're the blue guys? The blue man?
The blue man group.
Watch it.
Yeah, watch it, bub. Oh, the 2 parents.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized this whole thing is like... It's like the little kids' blocks. I don't know if...
Oh, because I think that's what a lot of Freud's basis was of his theories, that a lot of our psychological personality is based on childhood experiences.
Okay.
And so that's why we have this emphasis on Sasha's childhood.
Good. Well, you got them all.
For being such a cool and collected guy, his childhood memories are not all that cool and collected.
No, but he has that reservedness of
So
he's been hurt, and so he's kind of closed off to not be hurt again.
So he's got this Pandora's box, basically, of emotion.
Yeah.
So he keeps it all bundled up deep down inside in like a labyrinth or maze or like a puzzle that the only way to get in is to be unlocked. And I somehow cranked the controls a little too far. Let's go over here.
Oh no. You close one leak down and another springs up.
Oh no.
Well, come on. We've got to take care of these too.
I wonder if he takes any pills for just suppressing any sort of character as well. That's probably part of the whole suppressing emotion bit.
Well, I think it's like it's hard to get him upset because he looks at everything from a very rational point of view.
Collect that. I get so far, I'm like, alright, I'm doing well. No, but there's other stuff I need to collect. I gotta go back. Backtrack. Whee! Whee! I'm gonna go save the world by jumping. Actually, this is kind of interesting because it's not saving the world.
This is just his brains.
Right. But my question is does it get to a point where we're like trying to save the world, or just the kids at the camp?
I guess I'm not sure I'm at liberty to say at this point.
Okay, alrighty.
I'd say
I'll leave my imagination.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah, I'll let my imagination run away with it.
Just your imagination.
You know, if I'm so upset, I just might run away too.
Wow, that was a beautiful dodge.
Thank you.
No, I mean that car that just went by. It was a beautiful dodge.
No new cars are newer, more in step with today than the 1978 Dodge Diplomat and Diplomat Medallion.
Oh.
Did you see it?
No, I did not.
It was
Was it one of the things I need to collect? How?
Oh, you did.
And I did. Every time you lose mental health, you peel off a layer of your astral projection. There's all the layers, and you will no longer be able to maintain projection. Got doing a little dance there, Wyatt?
Yeah.
Rocking back and forth. You feeling uncomfortable?
I'm grieving.
Oh, for the death?
Yeah. No, but I
or for the dodge?
I wasn't talking about the car. No, it was your
Ow!
dodge. That was beautiful.
Aw, thanks, Wyatt.
Yeah.
I preferred the car.
Hard to beat for performance and economy.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
Give me answers,
Looks kinda
Wyatt.
like a bird.
You're not giving me any sort of answers.
That's the Titus andronicus.
Thank you.
The rare South American songbird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And all of this is true.
Oh no.
I knew it. It was Jar Jar all along. this is what's actually going on inside Jar Jar's head. Oh, that reminds me. So I was listening to a story on talk radio because, hey, folks, I'm that boring.
Bet you listen to stories on talk radio.
I listen to talk radio, classical music, and jazz. I'm that guy, everybody. It's like, when did I grow up? I don't know.
Come back and see me when you're reading the stock quotes in the newspaper.
I don't think I'm ever going to do that. I'm not really all that interested in stock.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
How am I supposed to get over there? I can't make it over there. I can't make it! I won't make it.
So what story was it?
What story was what?
That you were hearing on talk radio.
Oh, yes. Apparently there's this guy that goes around and he rewrites the Star Wars movies as Shakespearean plays. And I'm fascinated by the music here. And he's got a pretty good following. He's backed by LucasArts, and they do performances of his stuff. And he was started to write scripts for the prequels. And basically, he wanted to do something a little bit different with Jar Jar Binks because, a lot of people were saying, like, a lot of his fans were saying, you should just kill Jar Jar right off from the beginning. Exactly. Just take care of him from the beginning. And he's like, well, can't do that because LucasArts is in control. So they wanted to stay pretty close to the movie. Whoa, what's going on here?
Look out!
Dang it.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by those.
Thanks.
No problem.
So he decided to create an alternative motive for Jar Jar's tomfoolery.
Pills?
No. Actually, he has Jar Jar because his argument was that Shakespeare will often have characters with inner monologues with dialogue to the viewer.
Okay.
To the audience, and what he's
saying.
saying.
Look out! Oh, nice, you got it.
I did it. And basically, what he was doing is he decided to make Jar Jar not actually a fool, but before he starts, he turns to the audience and explains his plan to play the fool in order to bring peace between the Gungans and the Naboo.
How is playing the fool bring peace to them?
Well, he realizes that he's already, there's already this mix-up in war, that maybe he can, if he plays the fool, he can convince somebody to go down and start the inner workings. So basically, Jar Jar was was actually planning to have it, like wanted the planet Naboo to have peace and be connected.
Oh, okay.
So he was only playing.
And look out for those guys that blow up.
Yeah, I've noticed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I thought that was kind of a nice and interesting twist that I might actually enjoy the show. Mind you, it's written like a Shakespearean play, so all the dialogue and everything is.
Oh, I see. In the old English style.
Exactly, and the way that they present themselves, it's basically what if Shakespeare wrote Star Wars.
Okay. Well, because I think with Jar Jar, his silliness, the purpose of it was, as far as I can remember, basically only comic relief.
Yeah, for the children's.
It didn't
the bunny that stepped in the poopy.
So it didn't actually contribute to the story anyway.
So what?
I can think.
So that's why he would add like inner dialogue between Jar Jar and the audience.
Yeah. Except for there was one part where I think he got a battle droid hooked to his foot, and he did some slapsticky falling down things, and then as he fell down, the battle droid would fire its gun, and then that which would then defeat some other. So he would accidentally, in a comical way, defeat the enemy. But I think that's.
Is there a way to regain health, or is that...
The blue guys.
Oh, that's right. The guys with the little plus mark on them.
Yes.
I like the bugs. Gosh dang it! Leave me alone! I just want peace. Speaking of Star Wars, tell me, Wyatt, what do you think of the new trailers that have been coming out?
Right, so the second teaser trailer just came out a couple of days ago.
Shh, we're not dating the time of recording.
Oh, we
Wyatt.
aren't? Oh, okay.
Maybe we are.
All right.
No, this isn't happening during the...
Oh.
Yes, it is.
I screwed it up royally.
Whatever. Tell us more. Tell us more.
Okay, and the main difference between this and the first one is that we finally see the classic actors or mention or reference to them in the trailer, whereas before the only familiar elements we had were from the trilogy specifically was the Millennium Falcon,
some X-Wings and
some
Stormtroopers.
X-Wings and some Stormtroopers, and I believe that's
But
it.
the first Stormtrooper we saw, I do believe, in that first teaser, was our character.
Right, our main
Stormtrooper
character.
with the mascot. Oh, is he the main character?
He's one of the two main characters. It's Finn, which is that guy.
And our female, I'm guessing, probably Force sensitive.
Maybe. Probably.
Which we see more of her. We actually get to see a little bit of her face in the new trailer,
yeah.
which is kind of exciting. But you didn't. I don't believe either one of us got really as excited about the trailer as all the other fans did.
I don't know.
You got the chills.
I got the chills watching it, and
I think the second time I watched the trailer, I think I was a little bit more pumped than the first time I saw it.
Okay.
What just happened there? Ow. Well, how's your inner demons working out for you, man? Now that you kicked me out. Let's try this again. It's just really fun to watch every time. There's a lot going for this game. Because I felt like you said, like now we're seeing some familiar stuff. Mm-hmm. That my first initial reaction was, okay, well this is exactly what I would be expecting. You know, the familiar Star Wars universe that we grew up with. You know, the original trilogy. A lot of elements from the original trilogy.
And this is the thing that I think was a major selling point, especially of the prequels. In that there were a lot of winks throughout them where something would be in the prequel, and there's a build up to it, to recognizing this thing, and then it has some big introduction. Sort of like, as an example, I would point out what's that part in episode 1 where Qui-Gon says, "Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi." And we who know the rest of the story and grew up seeing 4, 5, 6 this is supposed to be a payoff for us.
Right.
And there are all these sort of winky moments, like when Obi-Wan says, "You'll be the death of me," where we're supposed to. It's made for people who know the original things.
That thing is floating around. What is that?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
What is that thing?
That looks like a mistake.
There's things everywhere trying to kill me, Wyatt.
Yep,
that does look like a mistake. It looks like the top of those guys' head.
Oh, it does, yeah. But that's what it is.
We keep running into all sorts of funny little glitches. Glitches.
And so I like with the second trailer that those references to the original trilogy are done in as a part of the story and not as an aside. If that makes sense.
Yes, yeah.
Because in the prequels, those reference things you would stop the story and then have your reference. I'm sorry, I said little. That makes me sound terrible.
You're belittling.
A terrible person.
Hey, no, it's okay. You can totally belittle George Lucas's original vision for the Star Wars storyline.
Yes, I will tell him what he needs to do differently.
You better, because no one did in the prequels.
Oh, it's sad because it's true. Yeah, but I feel like with the second trailer that those references to the original trilogy are actual parts of the story, with the quote from Luke at the beginning.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, and that's probably was my biggest pet peeve. Though it's probably like everyone's favorite part. I don't know, the whole so Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, he's saying like the Force runs deep in my family. My oh wait, I got it. I did it. Woo! Did it!
Nice.
My father, the Force runs strongly.
No, he doesn't have the British accent.
The Force runs strong in my family. My father has it. And he does say my father has it.
Yeah.
Like not my father had it.
Because his father is a glowy Force ghost.
That's true.
That's my understanding.
The father has it, my sister has it, and then it shows... Because he says, "Oh, I have it."
My father has
it shows I have it, and you assume it's Luke Skywalker because it shows him with the right robotic arm. And then my sister has it, and it shows a lightsaber being handed off to someone. So I suppose you can assume that Princess Leia will be brandishing a lightsaber. And then it goes on to say, "And you have it," which makes me wonder. So obviously he's talking to someone. I don't know if he's talking to the audience. I doubt that.
My assumption is he's talking
to
his
somebody.
His
kid or Leia's kid. And what bothers me is that's the first step in the removal of the continuity of the extended universe, which to me is really, really bothersome. I don't like that. I felt that there's a lot that the books offered to the continuity and the overall Star Wars universe. I just okay, so whose kid is that? In the books, Leia has 3 kids. I don't think, does Luke ever end up having a kid with Mara Jade at the end? Oh, I'm playing, sorry. I turned and looked at Wyatt for a second. I thought there was going to be some sort of pre-rendered video or something. Ah!
Well, I think that the important thing here is that...
That's it! I've completely blocked off all of Sasha's sensor outlets. I can't wait to tell him.
Young man, I hope you have learned a lesson here today.
Yes, I have. That shooting things is fun and useful.
No, once you lose control of your own mind, it's very hard to get it back.
Yes, one's thoughts must be 100% controlled at all times.
Well, no. Actually, if you try to completely suppress your undesirable feelings, they'll build and eventually explode.
Oh, so, what would happen if you were to, say, completely block off all your sensor outlets?
Well, there would be a buildup of sensor energy within that would, eventually... Run, Rasputin. Very fast.
Oh! Oh!
You are my own creation. I command you to stop!
Oh!
Rasputin, it's time to earn your merit badge.
Nice.
So I think the important thing with these trailers is that we understand what is the central problem or conflict or the central thing of the story.
It seems like some other sort of
Destroy him.
I don't know if it's the Empire. It's not the Empire. It's some other force. It looks like is rising.
Well, yeah, there's that, and then there's also the character side of it. How in the prequels you see how Anakin becomes Darth Vader, and then in 4, 5, 6 you see his redemption, how Darth Vader becomes Anakin. But now he's dead, so the question is,
so I can dodge.
What's what's our story?
So that's nice because they're not revealing anything about the story. They're just showing us.
They're giving us clues. Like the opening visual of the second teaser trailer has the crashed Star Destroyer and the crashed X-wing, and then an unrecognized ship or vehicle passing between them.
Wait. So I hit him so much.
The small sensors are feeding into his
Yeah.
strength. You must stop them. Ow!
This game really makes me not grimace, but like
Peel me off and put me down.
Not squint, flinch. No, whatever that is.
I don't know, but it's giving me all sorts of weirdness. It's
cringe.
Yeah,
it makes me cringe
in one way or another.
Just every time that Sasha gets squished.
Every time I get squished.
Every time you get squished.
I suppose the controls aren't all that fluid. I suppose that's what's bothering me.
I think if you
well, I can do like a roll and jump like to dodge, but all the other sensors still keep showing up. Whoa! I did a spin jump there. Did you see that?
No, I missed it. Do it again. Do it again.
There you go.
Oh, cool.
Whoa! But like, will the little sensors reappear? That's my question.
Oh, that you're shooting down?
Yeah.
Well, I think when you hit one, another one comes up, maybe, but you only have to do 5 total.
Rasputin!
Another one bites the dust. Another one. Ah!
Last one.
Almost there.
You're too close.
Almost there.
Pull up.
I can't shake him!
Ugh. Big glob came off.
Mother pus bucket. What is this thing? Oh, now the other sensors are attacking me. Ain't nobody got time for that. Get out of here. Oh gosh, that thing's freaky as hell. I'm so happy that's gone. Reminds me of like a boss from, I don't know, like
So,
Contra
is this
or
where I
something.
get a speech and learn another lesson?
No. Here's your merit badge. Let us never speak of this again.
I'm full of stock of Star Wars. Ba-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. So, well, I'm glad that I finished the level. I'm glad that we talked so much about whatevers.
We had a nice discussion.
It was a discussion. This is the Star Wars episode. Alright, well then. Until next time, folks, we'll learn more about how to become a psychonaut.
So long, everyone.
Good night.